Let's see, which way does this go? We're going to put
So,
the camera. We're going to put the 8 megabyte camera on the Raspberry 4.
oh geez.
Yeah. Well, the new one is 12 megabytes.
That's wow. Well, that it has a camera, I'm impressed with. But yes, Wes said he's going to be a little bit late, so we're going to bring him in. Welcome to the Pirates of Drinax. We will be picking up where we left off last week, I guess last year. Um, these guys are in mid fleet battle with the mercenary cruiser and pocket warship that has been fielded by the glorious Empire mercenaries in the name of Lady Hill, the new Empress of Drinax, and it doesn't look like things are really going to be going Lady Hill's way because these guys also now know that their fleet, which includes two, what were they? They are two Shadow-class gunships, the three Harriers, and the Osiris, which is a Rorik's command vessel, are all coming in, and as well as several smaller ships are all coming in, and they are joining the fight as well. However, they won't be here for like 4 rounds. So
They don't need to worry. We'll have blown them all up by then.
you're hoping, you are hoping. Before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. And today, once again, we're going to go ahead and thank Fable Beard Company. Fable Beard Company and makes beard washes, beard co-washes. They have oils, balms, butters, all manner of beard products. And their beard balm comes in a tin that looks just like what Gregor's holding up. That is the Hero. I am actually wearing Dr. Wolf beard butter, which is a beard butter is a really cool. It's like a rub in and comb through kind of conditioner stuff. And Dr. Wolf smells like blueberries and pipe tobacco, and it leaves your beard like really super soft. Anyways, they also have a line for the ladies from FableBeauty.com. They have hair tonic oil. They have a shave serum oil. They have facial scrub. They have body frosting, and in both cases, each of their different scent profiles is a different fantasy character. So, if you are a first-time purchaser with Fable Beard Company, I think this might be true with Fable Beauty, but I'm not positive on that because when I bought my wife a bunch of stuff for Christmas, and they had a buy one get one going anyways, so it didn't apply to me. But if you are a first-time purchaser with Fable Beard Company, you can go to fablebeardco.com, create an account, and they have a buy one get one free for new purchases. So you can go ahead and put in 2 beard oils, and that second one will be discounted to free. The other thing to keep in mind right now, and this is while supplies last, and they go really quick, so they might even be out as I'm saying this. But they have a 50% off sale on their seasonal scents from the fall and winter, and that sale is going to be good while supplies last. So if you want to get one of their seasonal scents, I absolutely love Jack Frost beard oil. It is fantastic. It's got a like a scent of like cedar and pine, but it also has peppermint in it. So when you rub it into your beard, it gives you like this cooling sensation that's really nice. And I wish they had something like that year round because it really works well on the whole beard itch thing. I recently I was I was trimming my beard and got a little overzealous with the clippers, and so I was like, well, shit, and had to even that up, and so feeling a little short and scratchy at this point, and some Jack Frost would go really good with that. I guess I'm not going to be shaving for like a month, but I'm trying to grow this back. But
I'm
anyway,
not going to shave ever again.
yeah, just don't ever do it again, right? Fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore. but but yeah, go to fablebeardco.com and go get yourself one of those the buy one get one free and enjoy your stuff. We have our own merch store via Zazzle. We have hoodies and T-shirts and buttons and a blanket that comes in 3 sizes, and we have a beer stein. We have all manner of stuff. The pirate flag from tonight's game, made by Cameron, is available in T-shirt and button format, and we've got the newest product was the hoodies that are character portraits of the characters from our Saturday Braunhaven game. I think I'm going to do a new one as well, and it will come in probably an. I'm going to look for an orange color hoodie and or T-shirt. Like an orange and gray would be great. But anyways, and it will have the nose art from the scout ship Drinax on it from our Friday night. Deep Night Revelation campaign. So, yeah, if you want to help us out with all the little nitpicky stuff, like subscriptions and like Roll20 is a subscription, and bandwidth costs and all of that, mapping software, that kind of thing, go get yourself a T-shirt and a button, and 100% of the proceeds from that store go directly back into the channel. We appreciate anything you can do. I'm on so I have 4 rooms left to detail in Tassadentalus's tantalizing tower, and I will be nearly done. At least the adventure part will be done. I need to detail out and write stats for Tassadantalus himself. I want to write. I want to put in rules for creating an Imperial Witch Hunter as a player character class. And other than that, it will be done. And then it is going to go to the editing and proofing process, and so it'll be close to 330 pages by the time I'm done. Yeah, it'll be close to 330. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This book's a little bit bigger than I expected. I might have overdone it this time just a bit for this book, but the nice thing is that there is a ton of stuff in here that should keep any group busy for quite some time. So keep an eye out for that if you are a fan of Old School Essentials and are keeping up with our Braunhaven campaign. So, sorry, what was that? Or was that just a feedback? Okay. So it is Gregor's turn. Oh, I need.
So Gregor,
one of these missiles gonna hit?
That's a very good question. I believe. Hold on a second. I will look. It's funny that you asked that because I made a note for myself.
I also made a note for reminding us that Gregor gets +5 to his roll for his next attack.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it says. Oh, they're going to hit right now. Okay, so I guess I should just go ahead.
Yeah, I was wondering whether they were going to hit before or after I shoot.
5 missiles and 2 torpedoes. So let me go over here.
I might see if I can get this thing to do Roll20.
That would be kind of cool. Here we go. Who wants to roll the damage? So let's do the missiles first. So it's going to be 4D plus 4.
4D plus 4. Is that 1? If it's 5 of them, right?
3, 4. You need 1 more dice. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It was 5D plus. It's 5D plus 4. You're right. There we go.
That's better.
Yeah.
Is that for one of them or all of them?
That is all 5 missiles hitting, and that is just. But wait, there will be more. So that's going to be 19 points directly to their hull.
And two torps, right?
And then the 2 torps, yeah, the 2 torps will do. Now hold on, just a moment. I want to double check something. Did I do that right?
Okay. And it even has a camera.
That's so funny.
A whole 8 megabytes.
170.
Trying to figure out how to do trying to get the Chrome and the microphone to work on our Roll 20 might be interesting. Had been using these things for years, and I still haven't figured out how to get a mic.
Okay, so so wait a minute. We may want to redo the missile damage. So if an attack roll for a missile salvo is successful, we already know that it was, the target will sustain damage. Roll for damage as if for a single missile, and deduct the target's armor as normal, but do not apply the effect of the attack roll. Instead, any damage is multiplied by the effect of the attack roll. So the attack roll was hit with a +4.
What is it, a 4D plus 4?
So it would be, well, no. It was a +4 on its hit. So roll 4. Roll just 4D.
Plus what?
No plus, just 4D.
15.
Okay. Then,
again.
Right. And then 15 times 4 is 60 times 5 is 300 points of damage.
Holy moly.
Oh, yeah? Okay, good.
I think this guy's going to go home.
That is why missiles are so brutally dangerous. So then my question, does that apply to torpedoes as well? Because that seems like a lot. Capable of carrying tremendous torpedoes are treated in every way like missiles, although they tend to be a lot more powerful. Each torpedo barbette holds 3 torpedoes. Yep, we know that. One of them got shot down. The torpedo here is equipped with a standard warhead. Torpedo barbettes on firm points consume an additional 2 tons of space. Okay, so then roll 6D.
31.
Oh, shit. So
I think somebody's going to run home.
So that means this mercenary cruiser has taken 548 minus 548, and it's got 42. So it has taken 506 points of damage in your missile salvo, which is more than is left. You guys can see on your sensors the 5 missiles and 2 torpedoes slam into the mercenary cruiser, and you can see, for a second, you can't see anything. There is just a flash, and you can see, bits and pieces of shrapnel making it out of the blast radius. And then you see what's left, and you can see that it is a Hulk that is mostly on fire. Through the comms, you can hear, you know, pandemonium and screaming as this cruiser is now out there completely engulfed in flames.
Wow.
So I guess the lesson here is don't get hit by a missile, because that's
Yeah.
I mean, shit, even one missile is times the effect that you got for your hit roll. So, yikes.
Yeah.
So
that leaves the pocket warship, and
anything else in range? Anything else within medium range?
Yes. There will be 8 fighters coming in to medium range. Oh, where did that go? I know it's here. Where did I find that? There it is.
I don't think I need to shoot at the Merc Cruiser.
Yeah, the Merc Cruisers. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're Aslan, which you would so you guys knowing more about the Imperial Navy, and you kind of somewhat knew this about the Aslan, but this is the first time you've actually ever seen it in action. In the Imperial Navy, you would see ships attempting or escape pods attempting to jettison out, if they were available. There is no such thing as that kind of situation going on with Aslan ships. There is like maybe one class of Aslan ship that has any kind of escape pods, and those are designed for families. They're more of a civilian craft. So these Aslan they're very honor bound. Die fighting, and dying they shall do. So yeah, there are 8 multi-purpose fighters that are incoming. They will be in dogfighter range next round. But right now they're at medium range.
Oh, damn, I missed.
Oh, shit. Yes, you did.
I missed. First time I missed.
So wait, you get the +5 to your roll for Cameron's piloting skill.
That's true.
I get to add how much?
5.
5? That gives me a 10.
Yeah, so that is a hit on a fighter with a +2 to damage.
And this thing is 4D plus what?
You're firing the pulse lasers, right? That's what I was looking for.
No, I'm firing the fusion barbette.
Oh, that's right, the fusion barbette. Hold on, let me. Where is it? It is right here. Bring that up so that I can see what the hell's going on. So you have the fusion barbette. Fusion barbette is right here. That is 5D. So 5D plus 2.
21.
Okay. And it is going to ignore 3 points of his armor. So he'll take 20 points of damage. And he has only 14 hull points. So you core a ship and it explodes.
That's 3.
So with Wes not currently here, we're just going to skip over him because I know that he is inbound. You have 3 other guys. You have 2 guys that are on these down.
They're on the pulse lasers.
Well, one guy was on pulse lasers,
No.
and 2 of them were on missile barbette and torpedo barbette.
Yeah. Is
So,
anything within range for them?
yes, you have the pocket warship that's still out there. Now, if you fire on, oh well, wait a minute. Look at the range here. It says Bethel special. What does it say for the? It says special. Well, okay. Final mount weapons, missiles. So these are standard missiles with a range. Man, standard missiles have thrust 10. No wonder.
Mm.
Can I have some for my birthday?
Right? So yes, they are in they are in range for the standard missiles. They are at very long range. The standard missiles will impact them in 4 rounds. Where is torpedo? Here we go. Torpedoes. These are standard torpedoes. Who also have thrust 10. I guess that apply. Yeah, that applies. So, yeah, they will hit also in 4 rounds if you want to launch a flight. So the missile rack. So the missile bet I want to say is 6 missiles. It's funny we've been playing this game this long and we haven't really gotten into that.
Naval combat.
Well, not anything this big. So yeah, it fires 5 missiles, and the torpedo barbette fires 3 missiles. So, yeah, you can have them shoot. They won't have to make an attack roll for 4 rounds. And then you've got this guy up, one of these guys up here with pulse lasers. And I want to say, well, it has.
I assume he can go after a fighter.
It is a triple turret with 3 pulse lasers, so yeah, he can definitely shoot at a fighter. So it will be doing 2d plus 2 damage. 2d plus 3, sorry. That is
10.
a hit. So you can roll 2d plus 5 for damage. Nice.
16.
This fighter. He's going to take 12 points. Yeah, the pulse laser turret kind of shreds one of these, shreds this fighter, but it doesn't come apart. He's still going. You can see smoke coming off of him, and it's all rather dramatic. Meanwhile,
So what's he got? 2 hit points left?
Yes, yes, exactly. Meanwhile, you've got 5 missiles and 3.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Yes. You've got 5 missiles and 3 torpedoes inbound for the pocket warship. Okay. Captain Beth, what would you like to do?
I think last time well, wait, how many rounds does stuff hit us? It's a while, right?
So the torpedoes and missiles will hit in 4 rounds. Well,
Okay.
they'll make their attack run in 4 rounds.
Do we have anything inbound toward us?
No.
Fighters.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
just the fighters. And
Because I think I used half of my.
That's a really good question, though. I will say, since Keith asked, Keith, make an electronic sensors plus intellect or education check.
Okay. 10.
Okay, so from the damage to the Merc cruiser, you can see that there is a slew of shrapnel that is incoming to the ship, but it won't reach you guys for 6 rounds.
Okay. I think I used like half of my points to keep up, and then I reserved about half for maneuvering.
Yeah, so you can use thrust 6 and save 3 for, or I'm sorry, you can use thrust 3 and save 3 for evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, I think that seems like a wise course of action.
So with your 3, do you want to try to position? I mean, it's going to be difficult to position the ship for better targeting with the fighters. You're talking about a probably a very difficult piloting check, which would be 12 plus. But you could do a maneuver to give better targeting or move directly towards the pocket warship and try to close range with it.
If I close the range, is that going to use up all the points, or?
With 3, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to, with 3 thrust points, you would be able to close the long range next round.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Do I roll piloting?
Okay, go ahead and make a piloting plus dex check.
9.
Perfect. You will be able. You have maneuvered and you are heading towards the pocket warship, and you kind of maneuver it a bit so that when it comes into long range, the pulse laser and the fusion. Well, the pulse lasers will be at a +1 to hit. I mean, the missiles. They're their own thing, but the pulse lasers at long range will be in range to fire. So the gunners there will have a +1 to hit. The pocket warship is probably shitting its pants right about now. Is pretty much what I think it's probably doing.
Well, it's got 14, and now it got what? 27 missiles and torpedoes at it, coming at it.
yeah, it's got 5 missiles and 3 torpedoes, and it just saw what happened to the Merc cruiser. So,
and it already had 14. It was already 14 inbound.
It has
from
better
from outside.
Yeah,
from
it
the
has
other.
better armor than the Merc cruiser, though.
I don't think Merc cruisers are supposed to stand up in a naval warfare. That's not what they're for.
No, they're not. That is absolutely not their job. I think I know what I'm. Well, the first thing he needs to do is he needs to make a sensor check. And he does not detect the missiles.
Oh, goody.
Dang.
Yeah, that's not good for him. Well,
he's got more rounds to check.
He's got more rounds to check, but yeah, that's not good for him. And he's going to make a piloting check. Oh, Jesus, he just made that. So you see this pocket warship, it turns around and starts to, it looks like it's bolting. It's trying to get away.
Wow. Get what you pay for.
I mean, mercenaries aren't supposed to do this stuff.
Well, you can't spend the money if you're not around anymore.
To suspend it.
Yeah. Money.
You got to be alive to spend it.
You have to be alive in order to spend it. And as he is maneuvering to head away, he is going to... Got 3 of those. Or no, he's got 2 of those, so that's 6. What? Oh, I see. Oh, he's got 12 of those. The first thing he does, is he's going to fire a small particle beam bay. Where are my, here we go, bays.
So he's got a bay gun, huh?
He does. He has a small one. What is this one?
How far does that shoot?
That's a very good question. He's got very long range on that. So
He's gonna miss anyway.
all right. Oh, oh wait, what? No, sorry. He does miss with the bay gun, which is good. So to calculate damage for a bay weapon hit, roll the damage shown for the specific bay and multiply the result by the factor shown in the damage column above. So it's times 10. Because a bay is basically just a whole bunch of guns that are shooting in that one tube.
Like taped together?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So a medium Mason gun bay would deal 6d times 20 damage.
Holy crap.
Yeah, yeah. The small particle beam bay does, well, yeah, it does 6d times 10. So that could ruin your day. But this bay weapon goes off, and as he's swinging around, and it just misses the Rasputin. You can, I mean, one side of the ship, all the windows light up for a minute because it gets that close.
Oh, wow.
And then, so at long range, missile flight. Only 1 round. Okay, so all right, that's what he's doing. Keith Clark, what would you like to do?
So I guess the first question is, did they fire any missiles at us? So I want to do a sensors check for that.
Okay.
Oh,
8. That's an 8.
oh, that's not bad.
You got an 8, exactly?
Yeah.
Yes, you are able to detect that as they were swinging around and firing that particle beam gun for a really fancy light show, they did fire 12 missiles.
Oh, geez. Okay, so do I have access?
Which way are they going?
And they
Yeah.
are at long range, so those missiles will hit in 1 round. And, yeah, they will hit they are just at the edge of one. Because Cameron had moved, those missiles are going. Your missiles will hit next round. Their missiles will hit you next round. So.
Okay, I got some maneuver points if nobody managed to shoot them down.
So I have access to a pulse laser, right?
Yeah, you can access a pulse laser turret.
Yeah, I'd like to shoot some of those down if possible.
Sure. Go ahead and make a gunner turret plus dex check.
Nine.
Okay, so that's probably pretty good. Countermeasures, electronic warfare, flee, point defense. Yes, yes. 171. Page 1. So the effect of the check removes that many missiles from the salvo. A turret equipped
Oh.
with 2 lasers provides DM plus 1 to this check, while a turret equipped with 3 lasers would be a DM plus 2. So that would be an 11 total because you rolled a 9, right?
I rolled a 9. Yeah.
Okay, so that's an 11. You shoot down 3 out of the 12 missiles.
I think I might want to use some luck and get
Okay.
rid of some more missiles.
Okay, how much of that you want to burn?
You haven't used any luck.
I haven't
so
used
far.
any luck so far, so I'll use 3 points of luck.
Okay, so that cuts the missiles in the missile salvo in half.
What a lucky shot.
Nice.
Yes, what a lucky shot. He's like Han Solo.
I was just on my way to pay.
Such good friends. So good to see you. So, we will skip over Ting, who is technically, I guess he's technically the one doing sensors, which is why I'm not doing a negative for doing multiple actions, because Ting would normally be here doing that. The fleet, oh yeah, they have missiles inbound 2 that have not been detected.
Can any of them fire?
They are still at very long range. They will be coming into long range next round. But there were... So there's...
They have a particle bargaret.
Triple turrets times 2. So that is 4 missiles. So that's 8 missiles in 2 salvos coming from the gunships, plus the missile or the triple missiles on the Osiris. 1. Then there is 1, 2, 3. 5. So 16 missiles total are coming in for the pocket warship next round, but they haven't detected them yet.
That's bad news.
The gunships are going to move in at maximum thrust. They are burning hard, trying to get into the fight. As the Osiris and the 3 Harriers are also burning hard, and the Osiris is kind of pushing, or the Harriers are kind of leading the fight with the Osiris right behind them, and then the gunships coming in behind them. The ancillary, the smaller craft, don't really matter because they are simply not going to be able to keep up with that kind of thrust. But they're coming too. You know, they're like, we're bringing up the rear.
What about the our Merc cruisers?
That's true. There are a couple of Merc cruisers too. That's a good question.
There's scary blips on the sensors, though. Holy shit! Look how many things are coming after us.
The 2 Merc cruisers have changed course and are heading directly for the floating palace.
Mm.
They're going to be getting ready to launch their pinnaces to mount a ground offensive on the palace itself.
That's awesome.
So
That's my job.
don't worry, I'm sure they'll leave something for you.
Yeah, that'll be.
So Gregor, what would you like to do?
So let's see.
I didn't put the. Yeah, I did. Where are the fighters?
I hit the torps, the missiles, with
Okay.
an 18.
Okay. Hold on. What? I knew I forgot something. I knew I forgot. The fighters didn't get to go, but that's okay. So you got an 18. Oof. Oof. So that takes out another 10 missiles. Oh wait,
That means they're
that's all
all
of them.
gone.
That's all of them. You cut the missile salvo apart with pulse lasers.
And I guess the other enemy fighters get to shoot at us now.
Yes, they are. Let's see. The first one that is going to come in is going to be the one that is already on fire. And
Pew, pew, pew.
these fighters have a particle barbette. But they have. So the other thing that they have is 4 mounts for small weapons. And so these are like ground-based weapons for strafing rather than attacking anything else. These are multi-purpose fighters. Probably not the best design, but I mean they're probably pretty great for Aslan that want to get land, you know. But he's going to fire his particle barbette. Let's see, there's 8 fighters. Well, we'll deal with him first. So particle barbette. Oh, not a bay.
He rolls a 3.
Bish. He he misses completely on his strafing run, or the particle barbette bounces off of your hull armor and he veers off, and the other 7 of them. I'm just gonna make one.
I already got one. And
Oh, that's right. So there's another 6 of them. So.
Mhm.
4 of them hit. Dun, dun, dun. Oops. 40. $12 points. Your armor is none of them get through your armor. They all do 12 points each, and your armor is bonded super dense with an armor of 14. So the ship shudders and shimmies, and some lights dim a bit, and there's some sparks, but nothing gets through. So that was the pulse laser guy. What does Gregor want to do?
I think it's Beth's turn.
Okay. So, Beth, what would you like to do?
Probably like to try and evade some missiles, right? Are they gonna smack enemy, or did they?
Well,
I think they're all gone.
Are they all gone?
yeah, he shot down all the missiles.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Gregor took care of the last of the missiles.
Then I'll just go. Not do shit.
Keith helped too.
What ways can I maneuver this round? Anything good? Well, okay. So the warship took off.
It's trying to take off, yeah.
Yeah.
We could go after it, or I don't know if that's wise, but we could.
Well, it's only got 3, so if we keep doing 3, it can't get any further away.
Right.
Yeah, I'll keep up with it.
If
We
you
got a
go,
whole
if you maintain your speed, it can't get away. But if you increase it to 4, it can't outrun you either. You will eventually overtake it.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's increase to 4.
Okay.
And for my paladin.
Nice. All right. So Beth kind of swings it around and mashes down on the throttle a little bit, and you are gaining on this pocket warship. Pocket warship. I have some stuff.
I think I have
Oh,
sensors.
that's way too
Or
many.
What was that?
That was the bigger one was a misroll. So there's that, and then
I assume that's a hit.
no.
A lot of dice happening.
Okay. Okay. So now I will roll for the missiles. Hold on. It says.
I think I'll use this ship to go to Pal and tell him to get shape up. We'll drop nukes again. Stop killing Aslan, or I'll drop a nuke on you.
How many of those do we have? No, wait, we don't have any on this ship.
No, on this ship.
They are, of course, smart missiles, so there is a +1 to their check, and it says the number of missiles remaining in the salvo. Apply Dame +1 to the attack roll for every missile in the salvo. So, God, I don't. Oh, it does go that high. Okay, so that is +18. Missiles launched.
+18?
Yeah, because there were 18 missiles. And actually, it should be +36. Because they're smart missiles. So they already get a +1, and you get a +1 for each missile in the salvo. And I'm just... Well, that's... It's not, though. Hold on. Sorry. So... Let me do this again. So... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. So there's actually 6 salvos. So we will do this first. So there are 4 per gunship. That's a hit.
No kidding. 14's pretty good for a hit.
Yes. And they do 40 40 times 6.
They do 24 die?
Right. Yeah. No. This is this is where some of the math is starting to get really big. Which is 96 points. The pocket warship has armor 10, so it will take 86 points deducted from its 528 hull.
Mhm.
But wait,
Wow.
there's more.
That's not so good.
Okay, tuck that into the memory. Okay. And then next attack. Ew, that's even better. So that is 4D times 7. For another 70. 60 applying to the hull.
I think somebody wants to jump out.
Yeah, that... shit. $382 to his hull. There are 3 from the Osiris. The Osiris just hits for a total of 40 damage, no multiplier. You know, 18 for another 8 points. Okay. And then another 3 from each of the Harriers. So we will just call this even for a times 8 on each one.
$87. 7? No, that's a 63.
9.
That's a 63, and that means it's 53 to the hull twice.
So it does. So these are each going to do 72 points per Harrier times 3, for a total of 216 points minus 30, for a total of 186 points coming off of their 374. Leaving them hurting quite badly, but they are still in the fight. And the fleet is now coming in. They are now in long range. You can see them, rounding the edge of the gas giant, coming toward the pocket warship. Keith, what would you like to do?
Man, let's try to finish the job here, I guess.
Okay.
I'm so proud of our team.
Yeah.
When the wire missiles hit it.
Did you launch more missiles? Yes,
No,
you did. You launched another 5 missiles and 3 torpedoes that they didn't detect.
Yeah.
So
that will hit on Gregor's turn.
Okay.
it'll slam into the shrapnel that was before.
Yeah, that used to be there. Yes.
I think we should deal with these fighters. So I'm going to fire. I guess I have pulse lasers that I'm accessing right now, so I'll just
Just
Shoot
keep doing what you're doing. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and make a gunner turret plus dex.
7. Ah.
Oh no!
Darn it. So
Yeah,
close.
so you fire these 3 pulse lasers, go pop, 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 and you miss. Even the one that is on fire, you miss. We'll skip Ting. The fighters, he's going to try again. Well, they're going to fire en masse. You get a +1. Jesus Christ, are you serious? So they all scatter because of Keith's pulse laser fire. They scatter at the last minute, trying not to get hit, and screw up their attack run with their particle barbettes. But half of them swing off and hit maximum thrust, heading for the fleet, trying to get back to the pocket warship. So there are 3 fighters that are remaining, trying to harass you guys. The other 3 are rushing back towards the pocket warship and the fleet.
Hmm.
The fleet would be in range. What else you got? What else you got? So there's 2 of those. There's 2. So that's 6, 12. Ooh, 12 pulse lasers. Right. That's a miss. That's a miss. Second ship. There we go. Okay. That is +6. What does a pulse laser do? 2D. 2D +2. So if that doesn't get through their shielding, then he gets another shot, or through their armor. He just hits. And that doesn't get through his armor. So the pulse lasers are hitting the pocket warship from the 2 Shadow-class gunships, but the pulse lasers are not cracking the armor on the pocket warship. You can see that there is fire coming out of parts of the pocket warship, and it is trailing a heavy bit of smoke behind it, and there's like a little orbit, kind of like a comet's tail of busted off shrapnel and pieces of armor as this thing is trying to get away. Gregor, they did not detect these missiles. I don't think that's going to be good for them. So go ahead and roll 2D plus 10. Nice. So that's going to be times 7, and then roll. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 40 times 7. $154 points of damage. Minus 50.
10.
Minus 50 because it's 10 points per missile for armor, doing a total of 104 points.
And the
They have
torp,
188 left. They have 84 points left.
and the 3 torps.
And the 3 torpedoes roll 2D plus 6. So, I mean, I guess thank God for them. It's only times 3. Roll 6D times 3. 15. That is a total of 57 points minus 30. Leaves 27 points of damage coming off of their 84. Leaving them with a total of 57 hull points, and god damn, I don't know that they're even going to want to do this, but I think they're probably going to do it anyways. Captain Beth, or I'm sorry, that was Gregor. That was the missiles, Gregor. What would Gregor like to do?
I'm going to shoot at the fighter.
Okay, go for it.
And since she's got left 2 for maneuver, do I get any extra?
She certainly could maneuver to give you a better shot. You're shooting the particle barbette, right?
I'm shooting the fusion barbette.
Or the fusion barbette, yeah. So, Captain Beth, would you like to make a piloting plus dex check to give Gregor a better shot on the fighters?
Oh.
Using one of your maneuver points.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
That'd be 8.
Okay, so she just made it. She did roll the ship, but it didn't really give you too much of a bonus.
All right.
Do I get a 1-point bonus?
No, she got exactly 8, so there's
All right, man.
no bonus from the effect. That's still a hit. So that is a +2 damage. 5d plus 2.
I think it's gone bye-bye.
Yeah, so
That's 4.
yeah, so the fighter.
I might make ace.
Were you shooting for the one that was already on fire or for a fresh one?
That was a fresh one.
Okay. So yeah.
The one that's burning is too easy.
Yeah, a fresh one lights up.
I should get an extra 2 points for that one.
Right? Yeah. He just burns up and comes apart in flight. All right, Beth, your turn. Are you going to continue heading in that direction or at thrust 4 or?
Yeah.
Okay. And make your piloting check.
10.
All right, you are closing in on medium range.
Okay.
Not quite there yet, but you will be next round. All right, the pocket warship, if he is rushing... Let's see.
And what would you like? What do you want? I already fed you dinner. Yes, I did.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a -1. Okay. And I think just to... Sure, why not? He is going to launch another 12 missiles that will... Oh, wait. If you're closing in on medium range, but you're not quite there yet, right? So they will... These 12 missiles... there are 12 missiles, but you haven't detected them yet. Keith Clark, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna do a sensor sweep.
Okay.
And if you miss, so is Ting.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We
So
got scissors.
that gives me 10.
Okay, so you do detect that the pocket warship has launched another 12 missiles. You also detect that their power plant is their drive is powering up. They're going to attempt to jump. So they are not at the 100 diameter limit.
They're
going to
too,
risk a
so that's
misjump.
bad.
Yeah, they're going to risk a misjump in a ship that looks like it's partially falling apart.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. We don't want to be anywhere near that when that goes.
You what?
It was nice knowing you, Ma.
Yeah, we don't want to be anywhere near that when it goes. jumping, because if we are, then it's gonna. I don't know. It's gonna
Yeah,
zap us, right?
yeah, you're
Medium
at
range ought to
medium
be a
range.
color.
It's not going to be close enough to cause any
Medium is
disruptions.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
but
because I
I
mean
think for the
you're
one
at
that
medium
was-
range. You're still like upwards of 10,000 kilometers away. So
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at these missiles again, I guess.
okay, go ahead and make a gunner turret check for your pulse
Okay.
lasers.
I got 6.
Ugh, that is you fire the pulse lasers, but you don't hit any missiles.
Ah.
In fact, 2 more missiles show up. No,
They just
they
materialize,
just materialize. Yes.
out of nothing space.
Uh,
It's dark energy.
the two fighters are going to attempt a strafing run. One that is on fire. He's only got a +1 because he's got problems. And he still hits. Wow, I'm kind of impressed with him. 4D.
What are we gonna do with this Aslan this slaver Aslan when we get done?
21. Wow. Okay, so your armor is 14. So your ship takes another 7 points to the hull.
Okay.
Wasn't enough to do anything critical. I mean, and over the comms you can hear this guy yelling and roaring into the comms like he did some great victory. The other guy hits as well with a +3. But it does not get through your armor. And over his comm you hear womp womp. Sad trombone noises.
Do Aslan curse?
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yes. They have curses that would make sailors blush. The fleet is attempting to they're not launching more missiles. They are. It looks like the Harriers are attempting to move in to try and board. And so they are moving, and they're going to try and pirate the pirates. They're going to try and pirate the mercenaries. I mean, Captain Beth's probably watching this like, I don't know how smart that is, but hey, kudos to you guys, right?
Don't hurt my Harrier.
Yeah, so
It's okay. You've got 3 of them. Hey, those things are collector's items.
Right. There's a lot of money to get those ready.
Oh, shit, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Gregor, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna fire at the missiles.
Okay, so you're switching over to pulse lasers, or do you want?
I'm gonna use my fusion barbette.
You can't. Yeah, it has to be beam lasers, pulse lasers, or a point defense gun.
Then I walk across the hall, get in the point laser.
Yeah, you don't really need to walk across the halls. I mean, the ship's got holographic controls. You can easily just switch over. So yeah, go ahead and make a gunner turret plus dex check.
11.
Nice. So you take out another 3 of the missiles out of the 12, leaving 9. Captain Beth, what would you like to do? You could Beth, you've got two points left for evasive maneuvers. You can make a piloting check and put a negative DM to those missiles.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that.
Okay.
So let's see. So piloting success. I rolled really good. I got 14.
Okay. So that is a -5 to the missile check. So there are 9 missiles, which would be +18 -5. And then a +13. Alright, well this might hurt.
Yeah.
Giving them a total of 18. So that's times 10.
Ooh.
180 minus whatever.
Well, it's going to be times 10 damage. Missile or 4D. So 90 points minus 14 for your armor.
76.
76 points slams into the hull.
Mm.
That one you guys really felt.
Yeah, we certainly felt that.
Yes, that's the only hit that they've really had on you guys so far, though. And I mean, you started with 400 points, so 76 that's a good hit, but it would need several more, and you guys have been really pressing the advantage, so
Yeah.
I don't know how well
That'd be
that's going to
fine.
work for them.
Probably.
Keith, what would you like to do? Oh,
I want
wait.
to take care of some fighters.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Pocket warship.
3. So 3 minus 2 minus another 2. Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck. So you guys see a jump window open, and you see this pocket, and everybody can roll a recon plus intellect check.
That's no good. Oh, I rolled a 10 with
You got 12.
DM of 0.
You got 8.
Okay, so Gregor gets it, Keith gets it. What did Beth get?
12.
Okay, so all 3 of you got it. You have not seen a jump look like this before. It looks like it's the wrong shape, like it's oblong. It looks like it's swirling out of control, like it's like if you can imagine if a black hole were to the accretion disk were to just come apart, is what this thing looks like, and you see this pocket warship go into it and the whole thing close behind it. You get the normal. In fact, your sensors automatically indicate there was about 4 times more radiation coming out of this jump portal than there should have been.
Hmm.
All right. I'm sure that's fine.
They just radiated.
Yeah, that's not good.
No,
That's not good.
that's probably not good. No.
Not ideal
So
for
They
them.
just cooked themselves.
there
Probably.
are 2 more of these fighters.
Before I fight the fighters, I wanted to check and see if there are any more missiles out there.
You can go ahead and make a check.
Okay. 11.
There are no more missiles. In fact, what you are picking up is radio communications from the Harriers, who the captains of the 3 Harriers seem like they're really disappointed that the pocket warship got away. They didn't seem to note that this jump portal looked like it was really messed up in any way, but they're just disappointed. They think, oh, well, it got away. Damn. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think I might respond to them. Don't worry, I don't think they're going to come out the other side.
Yeah, right. It's going to be a shitty week for them, and if they do come out the other side, they may not come out where they think they're going to come out.
Yeah. All right.
You
so
guys
I'll
might
shoot
run into
the-
them in your next campaign.
Rest
D-Night
of them
Revelation
are
might
next
run
to-
into them.
Yeah, I'm going to run into them on Friday night. And we're about 1,000 light years away.
I'll fire on these fighters then.
Okay.
Much better. 12.
That is a hit with a +3 to damage. So let's see. That would be 2d plus 2, making it 2d plus 5 for damage.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So he's going to take 10 points of damage. You pepper the belly of the one that was on fire, and it just the whole thing just kind of shreds apart. Like you barely even touched it, and the whole thing comes apart, and for a split second you can see the Aslan pilot kind of just dives out like a Superman and just goes flying off into space. As this whole thing comes apart. And that is the last that you hear of him.
Captain Beth is going to run him over.
Yes. Turn on the windshield wipers. The last Aslan pilot is going to make a strafing run.
He's a determined dude.
Well, he's really got nowhere to go now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a jump drive. He hits with a +2.
And we're going to lose 1 point of damage.
Maybe. Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So you lose another 7. And then he peels off, and you see the back of this fighter kind of gets your Colonial Viper Battlestar Galactica thrust, because he's got a high burn thruster, and so he punches it to thrust 8 and makes a beeline for the floating palace of Drinax.
What's he gonna do? Commit suicide?
Yeah, he's making a run for the palace.
He might be trying to help or warn them or something. I don't know.
Effectively, you have completely destroyed the mercenary fleet. What would you guys like to do at this point?
A precision strike on Lady Hill from space.
Let's just launch missiles on the floating palace. No, that's
Drone strike.
We'll melt her. It'll be great. We ought to head over to the floating palace too. Let's land and fuck some shit up. It'll be good.
so.
Tina and I are gonna garrot.
So are you setting course for the floating palace? Are you going to meet up with the fleet first? What? So
Shit, we can't really land the Rasputin. We need to get on a different one.
Yeah, we need to.
Well, I mean, the Rasputin does have a launch.
Oh, okay. We could take a launch, or we could land. I want to land in one of our old ships.
Yeah, we could rendezvous with the Anubis and switch back over to that and land using that ship.
Sure.
Or we could use the Osiris. Which do we think we should take?
It's entirely up to you. I mean, obviously the Anubis is
Whichever one we take, it
smaller
needs to have nuclear missiles.
It's smaller at 200 tons.
Mm-hmm.
But it does have, what's it got on it right now? It does, each of the Harriers is packing 3 Marines.
Okay.
And the Osiris has what, 16?
It might be more than that.
I'm gonna take the Osiris.
Yeah, the more the merrier, I think. Is this
12. It has 12 Marines.
okay? Yeah, let's go get on the Osiris.
Okay, so Beth, go ahead and make a piloting plus dex check, and I will have him do.
And I'm gonna shoot at can I shoot at the fleeing fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, she's moving the ship towards docking maneuvers. You can go ahead and You can take a pot shot at the fleeing fighter.
12.
Oh shit!
No.
That is a plus D. Are you you're shooting the part or the fusion barbette? Correct.
No, I'm shooting the lasers,
Okay, so
the pulse lasers,
so
because
that
it's longer distance.
that would be 2D plus 5 damage.
11.
Okay. Yeah. Or I don't think he can take that. So, so he does take damage from the pulse lasers. He is shot up, and you see smoke trailing off of him, but he keeps going to his destination.
And I got an 11 on my piloting and dex check.
Nice. So yeah, the both the Osiris pilot and Beth both smoked their docking checks, and both ships dock up, and you guys can transfer over to the Osiris. Okay, clear that.
And do we have anybody come over here? I assume we need to have some people come over and keep this thing from being stolen.
Yeah, that is up to you guys. Oh,
Hmm.
zoomed way in. There we go. That's better. So, let's see. You have you've got another pilot you can send over. You can send over. You've got 3 engineers aboard Osiris, so you could send an engineer over. There's 6 gunners, 12 marines.
I think we should send a pilot, an engineer, a gunner, and a marine.
Yeah, we just send one of these.
We're
Okay.
just trying to get it. We're just trying to keep her from being taken.
Yeah, we'll be fine on our own on the
Make sure you
Osiris.
lock the doors and use the club, and you should be okay.
Well, we're leaving Dame.
Dame
Coraline.
yes, Coraline Petrovsky. You leaving her in command?
In command, and we'll just make sure that the Marine protects her.
Okay. All right. So,
That should be good,
yeah, you guys do a quick transfer of personnel, and you are back at it behind the controls of the Osiris. A much more maneuverable ship as far as Beth would be concerned, although not nearly as maneuverable as the Harrier. Where are you go? Are you just beelining it for the palace?
I think so.
That sounds correct.
Is that foolish for any reason?
Our Merc cruisers already there.
Your Merc cruisers are getting ready to land as we speak, so yes.
Yeah, we want to get behind them and get on board.
Yes, they are. The 2 Merc cruisers have launched 2 pinnaces each that are getting ready to dock with that are touching down on the royal docks of the floating palace. Now, and I will bring this map up because I guess this is kind of important. It's been a while since we looked at this map. Oh, good, I did clean it up. So, these up here at number 1 are the royal docks. For instance, this is where Shenanigans is currently docked. This is the usual dock that is used on the floating palace. There is the regular starport down here at number 7. Now, the reason why the starport is not commonly used is because it was terribly damaged when the Aslan bombarded Drinax with meteors, and so it took a hit. and has been pretty badly damaged, and they never had enough money or resources to really fix it all the way. So the last time that you guys had a battle on the floating palace, you did come up through the starport, but you boarded it using uh, Gravcraft. I think it was the Dragonfly, to be honest. That and whatever else was available. So no ships. I mean, it's not impossible for a ship to dock here, but it's not going to get any assistance from the starport. I mean, not that they're getting assistance now, but it's going to be a little bit more of a rough landing. It's just not designed for it currently. Lots of scaffolding in the way. Paint buckets. So, how would you guys like to do it? So the 4 pinnaces are docking at the Royal Docks and
Aye.
are anticipating heavy fighting.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like the idea of coming in slightly more, I don't know, secretively, I guess. Go around to the other side, maybe, but at the same time, I don't know if we're going to experience a lot of heavy fire over there also. So, what does everybody else think?
I think we should ask Shenanigans if they have any opinion.
Shenanigans. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could communicate with Shenanigans.
Maybe they could make a distraction or do something for us.
Yeah, she should know what's going on the palace better than we do.
That is a really good idea. So there is currently jamming going on. Who wants to make a communications plus intellect or education check?
Not me.
I could do comms.
Okay.
9.
Okay, so you are able to get through the jamming, and Shenanigans does do a data dump, and Shenanigans tells you that from what she can see, most of the fighting, or most of the fighting currently that is taking place is happening at the Royal Docks presently, but she does tell you that she has monitored some of the internal communications, and it sounds like that some of the inhabitants of the of the floating palace are rising up against Lady Hill.
Yeah. Way to go.
Can we go in? Can we dock with this other ship and go through her to get to the palace?
So Shenanigans is a Empress-class Morava far trader. She's a small smuggling ship that has been kind of more or less modified into being a yacht. It's a very fancy ship. It has a conscious intellect and a highly upgraded computer system, upgraded maneuver drive. So she's fat. She's kind of a cross between a blockade runner and a yacht. So probably can't dock with her because she is sitting on the pads. So that wouldn't really
Could
be.
you move over, please? No.
It sounds to me like we should dock with the starport if we can. We should try to pull that off. That's my opinion.
Okay. Hmm. And the alternative is trying to dock on the other side where things are all fucked up. Is that right?
Right, yeah. If you dock at the Royal Docks on the other side, you will be docking into a firefight.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to go around the other side then, personally.
We all have.
I concur.
We could gear up.
We all agree to go to the other side.
Okay, so you're going down here to the spaceport.
Yeah, I believe so.
Hold on just a second. Let me get you up on the board. And we'll just add Wes next week when he shows up.
And I'm going to turn the camouflage on my suit.
Not a bad idea.
I don't have a PPMG, so I can't.
Yes.
I can't cook people.
Well, and that is a good question too. What are you guys going for armament? Are you going for broke?
I'm taking my assault carbine,
Okay.
and 3 magazines.
I should take
So I got 50
the
shots.
and an overgun. I think.
And I'm taking
Okay.
my garrote.
Okay, of course you're taking the garrote. Yes.
I'll take my laser rifle, and I have that PGMP that I picked up on the last, or on the.
You do. Yes. That
Yeah, on
the
You didn't
PGMP
get
12.
Okay, be careful. I don't want to melt like all the way through the floor.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yes.
gonna keep that though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You ever seen that the short about Star Wars where Darth Vader accidentally drops his lightsaber on the Death Star, and he's like, "Shit!" And it just keeps going all the way through, and then they finally get it back, and then he gets into a fight, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, just to fuck with him, looks at him and goes, "Boop," and lets go, and he goes, "Oh my God, you're such a dick." It just keeps going all the way through the Death Star. So Beth, go ahead and make. Well, first, yeah, Beth, go ahead and make a piloting plus dex check.
9.
Nice. Okay. And I. Not even close. So, the one thing about the Osiris and the Harriers is that they have stealth capabilities. Well, no, the Harriers do, but not the Osiris. That a 5 still isn't going to detect you. So you are able to find a spot to set down on the spaceport docks. Normally, docking would be a routine 6+ check, but because it is kind of effed up, Beth kind of sets it down and has to be a little bit more careful, but she still makes it look pretty easy. So you guys are able to disembark, and let's see here. It looks like immediately to the north of you is Starport Control. So this is basically where your your con tower and whatnot sits. Is here at number 6. Directly to the oops, we lost Wes. Or lost we lost Gregor.
All right, let's wait a second.
So, just a quick question: where is the palace again? Is it 15?
So 8 is the actual palace.
Oh, okay.
5 is life support and control. And the throne room, I believe, is, yes, 15 is the throne room.
Okay.
13 is the gardens, and 12 is the Star Guard's barracks. There he is.
Cool.
So the palace, for the most part, is used for. There he is.
I couldn't see the map.
Oh, you had to refresh.
Oh, that's happened to me before.
Yes. Yeah, I'm wondering what that's all about. So yes, 8 is the palace. It's usually used for official functions, things like that. A lot of office space, things of that nature, to what would be the running of an empire, or at the very least a planet. For the most part, the palace is almost completely taken over with people living, in the hallways even. It's a mess.
So we want to go to the throne room.
So yes, how would you like to get there? You can get there, of course, through Starport Control. You could go. You could take the direct route, go between the Royal Gardens and the Starguard Barracks. Although, if you went through directly into the gardens and attempted to go that way, it might be more stealthy.
Yeah, I was
got
thinking the
myself turned on.
I like gardens. Let's go there.
garden.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all stealthy.
Everybody's stealthy. Let's see here.
We're all ninjas. Ninja pirates.
What you doing? Did you find a new box to play with?
Yeah,
Oh,
we threw out a bunch of the boxes from Christmas, and our cats were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sad." Like, we get a lot of orders from Amazon. Don't worry, there will be more boxes.
Did you find something to play with? Huh? Yeah, you did. That's the long ribbon for the Raspberry camera. That's a 20 centimeter one. I don't think I need 20 centimeters.
That will do.
I may have to upgrade to the 12 megabyte camera.
Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so all of you can make a, what is that, stealth? Stealth plus dex check. And you get your suits bonus.
A suit bonus.
Yeah,
Which is-
so the stealth mod for your suit, let's see, that would be, I believe that was a general modification for the camo. Yeah.
And whatever for the infrared.
So you guys went full chameleon, right? Yes. So it's a DM plus 3 to your stealth checks.
Okay. Play it 12 altogether.
Nice.
$11.
Nice.
9.
Excellent. Okay. So. Yeah, this will do. So you guys make it up, you activate your chameleon and you make it up through into the gardens, and about halfway through the garden. So these gardens used to be, you know, what you would typically expect for a Sindalian palace, you know, a hedge maze and you know, royal flowers and a fountain and the whole 9 yards. Most of that is no longer with us. The royal gardens for probably the last 100 years or more have been turned into a hydroponic garden, trying to grow as much food as they possibly can, because they've been trying to feed the burgeoning population of the floating palace. Considering that the bulk of the actual survivors of the decimation of Drinax now live in the floating palace itself. So there is the place is kind of a mess of partially tilled crops, corn, things of that nature, and there's stuff hanging from the ceilings, grapevines, things like that. It's just a mess. The fountain no longer functions. That has been gone over to irrigation lines, and so as you're walking, every once in a while, a fine mist will start to spray down from the ceiling, causing your armor or your chameleon to kind of speckle a bit. Everybody can make a recon plus intellect check.
Wow, I got 14.
Okay.
Well,
6.
Okay.
I'm blind.
So Gregor doesn't see it. He's kind of looking at the plants and whatnot, and the water spray that's coming down, irrigating the particular crop that you're walking through. But Beth and Keith, you see that there are 2 Aslan guards in Aslan combat armor. This is big combat armor, powered combat armor. They are carrying, they have shotguns in sheaths on their back, and they are carrying submachine guns. And they have an Aslan auto pistol on their hip. And you see these guys are standing guard, probably somewhere along this hedge maze. They're kind of moving between here and here, kind of walking a perimeter around it. What do you want to do?
Gregor, watch out.
Yes.
Gregor, what?
Watch out.
Right.
Why? Why should I watch out?
I guess first what you guys need to do is everybody,
I don't see anything.
everybody can roll initiative.
Okay.
7,
9.
9 for you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yes. What do you want?
I had to roll sneakers.
I want my treats. It's time for my treats.
Of course it is. Yeah. Always time for their treats.
Yeah. You know it's past my time for the treats. You're supposed to go to bed and feed me beforehand.
So these 2 guys have not noticed you. They have not noticed. They have not noticed Beth and Keith. They do notice something weird going on with the water spray coming down. And Beth and Keith, you immediately can see what it is that they're looking at. It's the spray hitting Gregor's chameleon suit and kind of causing this weird optic flex around his armor. He's getting the whole predator thing going on, kind of a blur. And these 2 Aslan males have noticed it. Keith, what would you like to do?
I'm going to, over the comms, tell Gregor to step out of the water and watch out for Aslan.
Okay, and so that's your free action.
And then I'm going to try to sneak up on one of these guys and grapple him.
Okay.
You have power. That'll go.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Do we have molecular blades?
I don't think I do.
I do not.
Oh, you mean like a monoblade? No.
Yeah, we don't have monoblades.
I think Ting does. He's got doesn't he have monofilament claws that he had implanted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
I need...
I don't think my garrote's going to do too much to combat armor.
Probably not.
even if it's a wire saw, it wouldn't do much.
Right? Yeah. It'd be like that shitty little ring saw that you get in the handle of a
Survival pack.
knife. Yeah, the one that yep, gets like a quarter of way through a small log and then burns its way through its own blade. Yeah, those things were garbage. Aslan equipment.
I've got 5 of those.
I
I
got
might make it through one log.
right. Yeah, I've got several of them sitting around. Combat armor. Here we go.
My son has been giving me survival kits for Christmas, except for this is the first year he stopped. But I got like 5 of them from him for 5 years in a row.
You never know. You just never know. So,
So I'm ready. I got a bug out bag with 5 survival kits. weighs about 50 pounds. So I can't even pick it up.
Okay, well, so I just wanted to check because this does not boost his strength at all. So Keith, you sneak up on him. You want to try to grapple him.
That's right.
Okay.
So
All right, so go ahead and you want to make. Grapple. Have to look this up every time because it's always so complicated in every game that we play.
So with your suit on, are you stronger than an Aslan?
He might be, yeah.
With the suit on, I have a strength of 13.
That will beat these guys. Dodging, diving for cover, weapon, hiding, dual weapon. Grappling. Oh, okay. Locked in close combat. Okay. So it is your choice, either a strength or a dex check plus 2d.
Okay.
You could technically
I'll
you
do
can make a
dex.
melee unarmed check.
Okay, I'll do a dex, athletic dex check, right?
Okay.
Okay, so that's 14.
Okay. So you got a 14. Does he have? No, he does not. All right. Well. He's looking at his melee. That would be 0. So, okay. Shit. Well, that was pretty good. He got a 12. So you have this guy grappled. How are you grappling him?
I'm gonna just try to knock him into the ground so that I'm able to hold on to him.
Okay.
And keep him from going anywhere.
Okay. So
and
okay.
Yeah,
so
we'll
you
figure
grab
it out
him and slam him down on the ground and are holding him down. Gregor, you see this going on? What are you doing? There's one other guard.
Can I see the other guard?
Yeah.
I step out of the water.
Okay.
I aim.
Okay.
And I fire.
Okay. So, yeah, that is a +1 to your attack roll.
11.
That is a hit with a +3 to damage.
$19.
Ooh. So he's going to take 4. And you definitely got his attention. You're using a laser carbine, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So your laser carbine cuts a swath across his chest. he is going to.
At least he's probably not going to attack Keith because I shot him. I got his attention.
Well, not only that, I think he'd be worried about hitting his partner. What's his gun combat? His gun combat is 3. So he is going to open up on you with his submachine gun. And what's his dex? Ooh. That's not good. Alright, here he goes. He is going to use burst fire with a submachine gun. And misses with a 6. Yeah, he cuts loose with burst fire, and it completely misses Gregor. Captain Beth, what would you like to do?
I guess if we're shooting people.
Yeah, take care of the other
Gonna
one.
get in on some of this?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I should just melt a guy. Yeah, I'll try that.
You know, go for broke with the PGMP?
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a plasma gun. I mean...
Oh, come on.
So that would be heavy weapons plus dex.
Okay, I got 4. That's really bad.
Oh, shit. Go ahead and roll 1dd. So roll 1d times 10.
Shit, another 1. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
This
so
is
you
the
don't
5th one in a row.
you don't burn through anything, but like up here, all of you see this crop just looks like it got hit by lightning, and there's smoke coming out, and it starts to catch a little bit of fire, mostly just smoke though because of the water coming down. We will break here. And we will pick up combat next week, hopefully adding Ting to the mix. And we will pick up there with the invasion forces.
Awesome. Good work, everybody.
All right.
Yay,
Good
thank you.
game, guys. Have a good night. I will see you guys next week.
See ya.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.